From the Delta Center here in Salt Lake City, Utah, Space City Home Network presents Houston Rockets basketball as this afternoon the 12-4 Rockets look to maintain the momentum against the 6-12 Utah Jazz.
No, he says he's a PTPer. PTP is points in the paint.
All right, okay.
He's a PTPer, baby.
But we've missed the last three. It's good to be back with all of you as the Rockets try to keep things going. The Rockets are one of the league's best.
One of his idols. Now he's one of his rivals, and he's going to want to show KD that, you know, he's good enough, and it's not the guy you want to leave open.
Yeah, welcome back to Kevin Durant to the rim and scores.
Too easy there. I know Reed doesn't have the size, but you want to keep guys away from the basket.
Same spot, different player. This is the conversation about how good Sengun has been and the arrival of Kevin Durant and the emergence of Reed Sheppard and Amen Thompson. Jabari quietly having a great season. And there's Yusuf Dox in the game, too. He was so good. And he was so good, they were doubling him in the second half, and the Rockets still able to win the game as George again having a terrific season for the Jazz. Bailey coming on strong. Nurkic sets a tough screen from Mikhailuk, who rolls to the rim.
And, you know, the NBA does so much switching. You saw that. He had a layup there, just a tough pass.
Another turnover by the Jazz. They're susceptible to those. A pull-up foul line, Jimmy Good. Seems like a good guy. I don't know.
He's a great guy, Craig. I'll have to introduce you to him.
Okay. Here's Kevin Durant. Kicks it out to Okogie. Contested corner three goes down. Backs him down and missed it badly. Fired up a brick. The Rockets haven't scored in almost 3 minutes. Pull up three for Reed Sheppard, and that drop.
Thompson really preys on that wasted dribble, Craig and Ryan.
He's a basketball player, Ryan, with a football player's mindset. Sengun down the baseline for two. There should absolutely. And that pass ricochets to Steven Adams, right place, right time. Now dishes to Holiday. Aaron Holiday, 12.5 points per the last show that we did in Cleveland. He had 14 of his 18 in the fourth quarter. The Rockets went against the Cavs.
San Antonio coaching tree got to be the deepest in sports.
Anderson on Capella. Hit him with a hook shot, Ryan.
His skill set is just unparalleled.
Sengun with a very quiet 10 first-half points to lead Houston in scoring. Nurkic, he keeps scoring. Thompson into the lane. The deceleration, that one dropped, plus the...
Those all airport teams. Got Kevin and George.
Marketed. He scores over Capella. And Florida, Final Four, most outstanding player, consensus first-team All-American. Had a great year last year. Good catch in traffic, and Goon misses. Here comes Clayton Jr., knocked away by Aaron Holiday, scooped up by Thompson. Backs to him. Reward the guy. In the last couple of ball games, Keontae George, after the rough run, pulls up, misses. Filipowski misses, gets it, blocked by Clint Capella.
Got more than 4
as you say, we, yes.
Okay. They love us, guys. We're a team.
Blocked by Capella again. The outlet to Sheppard, now to Durant, working on George.
Little razzle-dazzle, big fella.
Rockets once again with terrific scoring balance. Clayton thought about it. Oh, then drew in a couple of defenders. George knocked away by Sheppard. Gets it back and dunks it down.
There.
George. Lots of crossovers and just crossed himself out of that possession. Here's Jabari 1-on-3.
Okay, Albert, there you go. Oh, another turnover! Oh, poor Will Hardy!
Kevin Durant knocks it down from the elbow.
He's not calling a timeout.
Sheppard will release. Sheppard misses. Offensive rebound, Adams. Now to Amen Thompson. Back to KD. Open look straight away three.
My goodness.
My goodness is correct. 16-2 is the Rockets' run. As far as it went with so few games, no back-to-backs, and so many multi-day layoffs. Kevin Durant, nice down screen there, freeing him up by Amen Thompson. The Jazz have only made one shot going on in like 6+ minutes. So instead of basically in the middle of the night, you know, it's in a much more easily accessible game time as that goes down. Plus, Sengun knocked away by Sensabaugh. He'll race the other way. They have numbers. Sensabaugh right down the middle of the paint.
Probably a first half that Utah's going to want to forget.
Oh. Bailey.
More that they can tighten up on top of that.
And with Reed's play and Durant back,
Oh, that's
in
pretty.
the starting lineup with this group for the first time here today, and it has worked. And
Truly have to war through and make things difficult for them.
well, they got a pretty big front line there with Nurkic and Markkanen and Bailey. Another bucket. Shepherd rises up short. Markkanen with a rip and run. Markkanen looking to tax Durant and does. Got Rice now up to 10 turnovers. Over the top, broken up by Shepherd and Nurkic, who taps it to Bailey. 5th overall. Durant on the move, working on Bailey, spins over the top and scores. That's Green to Stonewall George, now recovers back on him, and then blocks the shot. Picked up by Nurkic out to Markkanen. His 3, good. Now, in addition to his 5 points, play resumes. Watch tomorrow night, as it was with the 1 p.m. Mountain start here today. Sends the ball working on Shepherd. Oh, give me that! Denied at the rim by Steven Adams, who swallowed that up. Durant goes back into Steve-O. Whoa! Are you kidding me? Steven Adams!
Points in the paint.
Yeah. Double-double for Adams, 10 points, 11 rebounds. He's only taken 2 shots. Aaron Holiday.
Comfortable to not foul because you got people to help you.
Tracked down by Sensabaugh. Finds Anderson.
Poor Flipkowski and Lauri Markkanen, man, they're going, what do we run into?
Flipkowski, the no-look dish. It will catch up to them. Kyluk to Anderson on the other side. Missed it, but there to... No, that's offensive basket interference. Oh, no, it'll count. There was a foul on Okogie. Missed. Thompson will attack. Thompson finds Shepherd. Goes back inside to Şengün. Şengün with some separation, then work the road. Yeah, they're in the stretch where 16 of 22 games are on the road. In this stretch so far, they're 3-1 and 3-0 again. He has scored the last 8 points for the Rockets. He's up to 27 for the day. Kyluk up, under, around, and down. He was with the Lakers, correct?
Yes, he was. I believe he started there.
Smith right down the middle of the paint.
In his year, and he's been there from day one.
Terrific leader. Also Fred, a podcaster now. Jabari gets it back, finds Capella for the stuff.
He'd be great.
Over the top to Filipowski. Back to Anderson. To Mykhailiuk. And Sweet. Short for Tate.
That'll be fun.
And knocks it down.
That was sitting out, and you still go and dominate the Warriors. That's impressive.
Sensabaugh finally. Down to Jeff Green. It's a fun matchup, him and Anderson. It's the turnaround.
A plus 33 and Jabari a plus 33. It's insane.
What? Plus 33 for
Plus
Reed and Jabari.
33 for Reed and Jabari.
Jay-Sean Timberson.
Not combined. For Reed Shepherd being a plus guy, that shows his improvement.
Stolen by Okogie. Takes it himself.
Hey!
Little dig, drive, and threw it behind Capella. Sensabaugh. And there was Clayton. Back to Jeff Green. And dunk back by Capella.
He goes and he goes.
Rockets a plus 17 on the glass, about to get their 13th win of the season. Anderson fires and makes. Rockets will win their 3rd in a row. They're 8th in their last 9, improved to 8-2 on the road. Their 5th straight road win, and they do it in pretty easy fashion as 2 old friends embrace. Embiid, Gordy, Mayodoka, and Will Hardy. 129-101.